Hey Sagittarius, we are going to get into your Chiron retrograde healing series. Chiron has been retrograde in your 5th house of love, romance, creativity. The things that you make include your children and your inner child. And you could have been going through some changes since 2019, and if you haven't already, it's never too late to get on your healing journey. Heavenly Mother, Heavenly Father, higher self, spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, archangels, and the universe, we come to you humbly offering gratitude and thanks for the many lessons and blessings you have gifted us. Please continue to shine them down on us. We ask that you remove any curse and break every chain placed upon us and turn them into blessings. Allow us to open up and receive everything that is meant for us. Continue to release the things that no longer serve us as we walk in our truth. Again, we are forever grateful and thankful for the messages that you are going to give to Sagittarius today. Let's look at Sagittarius' main healing journey at this moment. What do we have for the Sagittarius? Let's see what we got for Saggies. Oh, first card out, you got the Lovers. Gemini, your opposite sign. Okay. You got the Knight of Cups, Sagittarius. Oh, it looks like the divine is loving on you or sending love your way. Oh, you got the Four of Swords. The divine is definitely working on your healing. Somebody had the Four of Swords yesterday. You got the King of Wands. Oh, yes. Looks like you've been healing and you're calling in something. You got the Hierophant. Sagittarius, that is definitely your energy. A lot of people like to connect it to Taurus, but I like to connect it to Sag too. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. This looks good. Man, you have severely, look at that, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Hermit. You've ghosted the past. You have left some toxic behaviors behind. You went within to heal your childhood. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see, Sagittarius. On the main healing journey looks very, very well. All right. It looks like you are connected to your guides, source at this time with the Lovers and the Hierophant, the Knight of Cups. They are doing some deep healing. That King of Wands energy, this is definitely you mastering that shadow self. Look at that. Taming yourself. Ooh. Let's look at the inner child. Spirit is definitely trying to love on you and give you that healing that you need at this time. Let's look at the inner child for Sagittarius. Inner child self right now for Sagittarius. Oh, we got the Chariot coming out. Moving on. Moving on. We got the 7 of Pentacles. Yes, you've been nurturing and watering yourself. Watching yourself grow. Oh, we got the 4 of Cups. You've been turning down anything that is not in alignment. Wow. You got the 10 of Pentacles. You go from the 7 to the 10. Okay, Sag. Look at that. You got the Moon. Oh, my gosh. With the High Priestess. Oh, you got a deep connection. You are connected deeply. You are deeply connected to yourself, to your higher self. Look at, yes. Look at, you getting all those messages. Look at your energy. 10 of Wands. You carry it well. You carry it well. Look at this. You are definitely getting messages that are helping you balance out. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's see what we have. For the shadow self for Sagittarius. Look at that. The Eight of Wands just flipped over. Oh my gosh. Saggies. Tap, 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 tap. Man, your healing work has tapped you into your gifts. It looks pretty good. This is supposed to be healing, you know. Could be healing over family issues. There's things you're moving forward from. We seen that too. Yes. Let's see the shadow self for Sagittarius. Look at that. You got the High Priestess. The High Priestess in the shadow and in the inner child. Come on now. You got the Four of Swords. We see this in the main journey. You are deeply connected to your higher self. Look at that. You got the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. Most definitely. You have the Devil here. We seen that. We seen you. Look, the shadow side is transforming the toxicity with the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. With the Hangman, you can see it clearly. Look at that. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Justice. Look at this. You are balancing out and creating new. You are in alignment. Oh my goodness, Saggies. You are in alignment for the healing. Yes. This is good. This energy is very, very good. You can see clearly. All right, let's see what we have for the inner child guidance for Sagittarius. Look at that. They want you to explore new territory. Yes, expand the mind. You're learning new. Master number 33. And you have a number 13, which is death and transformation. Break it down to a 4 for stability. Assistance is at hand. I told you that you got the chariot. You own the chariot. Spirit leading you. Okay. What we got? Make wise choices. What do we have for the shadow self? You can see your behaviors clearly, and you are changing them purposely. Look at that. We got differences in the shadow. A number 36 breaking down to a 9. And we have growth. Somebody had both of these yesterday. A number 21 breaking down to a 3. This is about you not being complacent. All right? This is about you stepping into uncomfortable territory. Ooh, wee. Let's see healing for Sagittarius at this time. All right, look at that. We have family and tribe with how teachable are you at this time. We talked about that. That Ten of Pentacles could be family that you're moving on from. You're learning with the how teachable are you. You have a number 2 and a number 9 here. You're breaking free from victim consciousness. A number 12, which is a 3. Somebody had victim consciousness yesterday. I can't remember who had it. Somebody definitely had that yesterday. So you could be breaking free from that, which had held you stagnant. You're no longer seeing yourself as a victim and freeing yourself. You got courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Okay, Sagittarius. You have growth. Didn't I tell you this is a lot of growth? I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. Look at that. Spirit said it's time to expand. hand. That is definitely your energy of expansion. You're ruled by Jupiter now. All right, healing for Sagittarius. Healing for Sagittarius. We have decisions and fear, control. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based on fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you're able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. Then we talked about make your choices like you're being led to make the right choices based on love. Heart-centered matters here. And we have sacrifice with reclaim. A couple people had this one. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for far too long. It's time to claim balance and nurture yourself by standing in your power. That is what you are choosing to do at this time. That is helping free yourself up from the victim consciousness. All right. Healing for Sagittarius. Okay, we have faith. It's not easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet, still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you're never imagined where possible. Okay, having some faith. We have follow your passions. If there's something that excites you, motivates you, it's a message from your Akashic record that can lead to your abundance. Don't silence it. All right, follow your passions. We have scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. Okay? So making sure you focus on what you need to focus on and don't scatter your energy. And we got pay attention. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can be missed. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Okay. We have abundance. Second card for that. You're being asked to open up to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it and that it will flow to you. This is the most important step to receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it is on its way. All right, Sagittarius. Follow your passion and make sure you're not scattering your energy. Focus on your main priorities right now. Let's see what we have. Healing energies being pushed into the Sagittarius collective. All right, you got a number 2 with new beginnings. Okay. Look at this. We got a number 21. Okay, you got number 20. I swear you got a number 21 twice. You do. Pay attention. This is a sacred space. They want you to connect with your sacred space. That's what you're doing. All right, look at this. We have a number 4, past, present, and future. Understanding that they all run concurrent. Ooh, you're creating. I love this energy. Look at that. We have a number 37, which is a 10. Going through an emotional release at this time. All right, let's see what we got for the Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Somebody had this yesterday or the day before. Somebody had this. What am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was, to make room for what will be. If you were to take the big leap today, would you feel sacred? Would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you're going. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. All right, Saggies. Let's get you a healing lesson. Let's get the Sagittarius a healing lesson. Okay, you got a couple. Change direction. Know that healing sometimes depends on the strength, willingness, and the ability to change direction. Many people postpone doing so to fear or laziness, and then they wonder why they're not happy and healthy. Your goal, to make one solid, effective healing choice by the end of the day that can positively change the direction in your life. We have see the synchronicities. Take note of all the synchronistic happenings and coincidences that occur on this day, and know that nothing happens by accident. Your goal, to appreciate the divine details that are woven into every moment of your life. We have act rather than wait. Think about something that you've been waiting for. Are you waiting for someone to come into your life, for the perfect job or salary, for all your prayers to be answered without having to do anything to help them along? What does waiting do to your stress level? Your goal, to recognize that waiting rather than taking action is stressful and unproductive. It's time to take action. All right, let's close the Sagittarius out with a white light oracle. What do we have for Sagittarius at this time? Okay, you have a number 23, Beta of Spirit Wolf. That is a number 5. Give yourself enough rest. Only then will you be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and motivation to fulfill your path. You will find a way through any tricky situation as you tune into your instincts and trust your own timing. We seen that, right? From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition. Commit to your task and stay focused but flexible in your approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any issue. Spirit Wolf skillfully guides us through transition and uncertainty. He enhances instinct, intuition, and presence so we can sense and avoid possible sabotage or traps. Remember, I told you can see, and intelligently and safely find our way around them. Spirit Wolf tunes us into our instincts without creating paranoia or hyperarousal. This is the medicine of awareness and engagement that comes from tuning in without fear, rather than from defensiveness, suspicion, and building walls against life. Where direct confrontation could stall a resolution and makes matters worse, the Spirit Wolf teaches us to soften our energy, appear less threatening, and therefore minimize the chance of the other party reacting aggressively out of fear. This enhances the possibility of resolution. Spirit Wolf calls for lunar wisdom. Oh, we seen that. For honoring the non-rational knowing of intuition, for trusting our spiritual instincts and inner sense of timing. He is conventional yet reliable pathfinder. He shows us how to be flexible while remaining connected to our higher purpose. Beta of Spirit Wolf brings the message that your resourcefulness and capacity to meet your needs is greater than you realize. We have it within us to engage all situations with courage and willingness. We will always find a way through. As Spirit Wolf thrives in cheerful, playful, social bonding with his tribe, we got family and tribe here. There is also a reminder that connection is the essential ingredient to our approach to life. To thrive and have as much fun as the intelligent, playful, successful, adaptable, and resourceful wolf, we need love in our lives. To experience love, we must be willing to reach out, open up, and run the risk of letting love in, as well as to share it unconditionally, without thought for what we can get out of it, which would transform the beautiful gift of love into a manipulative tool of ego. Beta brain waves oscillate between 14 hertz and 40 hertz. It is the pattern of our waking state when our alertness and reasoning are heightened. If our beta waves become excessive, it can become challenging to transition into more relaxed states, and the result is increased stress. Stress is a significant problem for the human collective, and the negative impact on our health and our planet is considerable. It is easier for a relaxed mind to access clarity and inspiration. Beta waves are stimulating, and while heightened arousal is beneficial in small doses at appropriate times, if this becomes our dominant way of being, our stress levels will compromise our well-being and our wisdom. The access of anxiety-related disorder affecting humanity at this time is one of the symptoms of beta brain waves in overdrive. Beta helps us get things done, but in balance. It disconnects us from the nourishing sacred feminine presence within the heart that generates contentment. Beta access is progress at any cost. Deficiency results in lack of focus and inattention to what is happening, so problems are not readily solved. Spirit Wolf brings a healing recalibration of our beta waves so that we can avoid depression and feel motivated, yet also know when to step back and reconnect to the slower healing rhythms of the heart and the soul. Didn't I say Spirit is loving on you, sending you healing at this time? Healing process. Give yourself a refreshing, invigorating body rub. Perhaps start at the scalp by rubbing your head in a way that alleviates tension, but also slightly stimulating. You may like to put slight pressure on the top of your head and the base of your skull where it meets the neck, and also behind the ears down to the jaw. Then rub your shoulders, especially where the neck and shoulders meet. You may then like to make fists and lightly pummel or briskly rub your lower back and hips if you wish. You can continue this motion down the length of each leg and the soles of your feet. When you have completed this massage, take some slow, deep breaths and give yourself a chance to ground with gentle, playful movements, perhaps a few star jumps or even a quick jog on the spot, depending on what feels good. Say aloud, I have it within me to accomplish my soulful task with focus and effectiveness. I trust myself to find my way according to my own heart's wisdom and with the strength of spirit that keeps me motivated to continue on my path while also meeting my needs for rest and replenishment. Ooh. Recognize that you are a creative powerhouse who refuses to be obstructed on your path. Own your determined wolf-like badassery. You have completed your healing process. Sagittarius. You're working on connecting deeply to self, moving out of love instead of fear, and connecting. Oh, that's good.